Next section let's look at it's in settings, very important, is your discounts and your coupons, right? If you're launching any store nowadays, customers expect that. So let's click on discounts and let's add a discount. Okay, now here, what is the discount code that we want? We can put one in, or if you see in the right hand side, you can generate a code that the system automatically randomly generates for you if you don't want people to guess. In our case, let's put one in. Okay, what is the conditions for the discount? What type of discount are we offering? Okay, let's put, is it a rupee discount, a percentage discount, or is it a free shipping discount? Okay, let's say we're going to offer some percentage off, let's say 5%. Okay, so what do we want to do? All orders, orders over a certain amount, maybe in certain collections only, certain products, maybe even in products, certain variants. Okay, or we can even offer it by customer group. Okay, in our case, let's choose collection. Okay, let's say 5% off a certain type of a collection. Okay, so which collection do we want to look at? So let's put collection in, and then, okay, which collection do we want? All right, so we'll choose, let's say Nikon as a collection. Okay, when do we want the discount to be applied, and what are the total quantities available? So how many people can actually choose the discount, or do you want to limit to one person? Okay, only one use. So this can be tracked by a customer email ID. Okay, so each customer can only use it once. Okay, if we click on generate code, you see it just came up with a random number. So we had put one initially, but this is more randomized. This is something that people probably cannot guess, so you may want to choose it. But in our case, let's make it a little more intuitive. We're gonna make it raining offers. Okay, save it. We say starts today. Okay, and ends. There's no expiration date. If we want, we can put expiration dates, or we can even put future start dates. Okay, because let's say you want to implement a coupon that starts next week, you can set that up now. Okay, save it, and you'll get the same message that it's been saved, and it's back to our discount screen, right? So there you see the discount. Now let's try it out, right? Let's go back to our trial site. Let's add the product in, right? The same product. It's already there in the shopping cart because we've added 2 before and we just added 1 more. So now it's showing 3. Okay, let's go through the process. Okay, so now here on the shopping cart, it's starting to show us the product on the right hand side. But you know what? Just realized we had a discount on Nikon, not Canon. So let's go back and find a Nikon product and add that in, because that's what we'll need to get the discount. Okay, so we'll go to cameras, we'll go to DSLRs, and let's find the Nikon. Okay, and let's add that to the shopping cart. Okay, there it goes. Now we take out the other one, okay, because we don't need it anymore, and it's updating the price. Okay, click checkout. Now here we're going to start filling in our information, right? Before filling in information, just notice on the right hand side it says total, and it has something called including something taxes, right? Remember, because we had specified that taxes are included in the price. Here it's showing you a breakdown, just for your information, that this is a total price which includes 3,518 rupees and 61 cents of taxes, or I'm sorry, 3,518 rupees and 61 pesos in taxes. Okay, so let's start to fill in our information. Okay, so we need everything, right? We'll need our email ID, our shipping address, etc. to be filled in. Okay, let's start off by filling in our email ID. Put a shipping address, right? First name, last name, what is the address we're shipping it to. Okay, we'll put our office address in India. Let's put our city in there. Okay, what is the state? Okay, let's come down. Let's put Maharashtra in there. And what is our postal code? Okay, phone number. Okay, so putting mobile number. Continue to shipping method. Okay, which is a shipping method. Now remember this, because this is above 500, it's free, right? And what is our payment, right? Now on top, if you look at it, it's showing you a B where it says credit card. That B stands for the bogus gateway, right? If we had used another gateway, we used icons from that gateway. But because this is in testing and we use a bogus gateway, it's showing you the B up there, okay? In this case, we'll choose cash on delivery, right? We say that, listen, we don't want to do a credit card, let's do cash on delivery. And then If you look at the billing address and shipping address, we're saying both are the same. Remember, we put that as an option when we had set up the settings. We said, do we want to default it the same? We defaulted it the same. If we wanted to, we can change it. We can use a different billing address. Thirdly, if you look at subscribe to our newsletter, that's also defaultly checkmarked. That's something, again, we have set in settings, and now it's showing up here. Okay. So once we check all of this up, all right, next thing we'll do is say complete order. Now, when you complete the order, it's gone ahead and created the order for you. Now, because this was cash on delivery, it has not gone and done any kind of credit card verification, etc. But if you look at it, it's showing you the whole order, right? Where it's shipping to, what is the customer information, what is the product, etc., etc., etc. Now, if we go back and look at our back end, okay, so let's go to orders, right? And let's see if this order has shown up on our dashboard, and it has, right? If you look at Web 1001, it's showing up an order with the date, with the customer name, payment status, fulfillment. Let's click it, and it's showing you all the details about that order, and it's showing you that the payment is still not happened because obviously it's COD, so only when the COD happens can we mark it as paid. Okay, it's manually asking you to fulfill the item, okay, because let's click on that. Let's see how we fulfill it. Fulfill means basically how we're shipping it out. It's going to ask for a tracking number, which carrier we're shipping it out from. Let's choose any one of these and click on fulfill items. But before that, there's something that we can notify a customer on the shipment, or if we want, we can take uncheck mark it. But I think it's better that we notify a customer whenever a shipment leaves from us. So we do that, click on fulfill items. Now what's going to happen is the customer is going to get an email that the item has been fulfilled, okay? Meaning it's been shipped, okay? So the customer would have probably gotten that email by now. Let's come back. Okay, let's go back to our reports, because reports are very important, right? This is our MIS in the system, right? It tells us what's happened, what our sales are like, what are the trends, etc. So let's go to the report section and look at what different types of reports are available, right? Everything from gross sales reports to sales by staff to payment reports to taxes. They have a lot of built-in information. Let's click on sales by month and see how it looks, okay? So if you see, it's starting to show you month by month charts as well as numbers of how sales have been, okay? Now let's come back to our site. Now we were, if we're looking at the order, we can go back, and if we this time click cart, what's going to happen is you notice that the cart is going to be empty because we've checked out, right? This is a good feature because it won't keep the items in the cart once we've checked out. So let's close that. Okay guys, so this completes our demo of how to quickly create, within a few hours actually, or less than a few hours, we were able to create a Shopify website. Not only did we create a Shopify website, we were able to customize it, we were able to add products to it, we were able to add categories to it, change our menus, change our navigations, pretty much customize as much as we could. Now that's only in a few hours. Now imagine if you could spend half a day or a day on it, you could probably make the site as good to go as you wanted to. Not even that, we went ahead and did a test order, okay? We saw how the order shows up in the dashboard, how we can ship the order, okay? We even saw earlier how to customize the emails the customers will get. So there's a lot that we covered over the last few hours, okay? So, but remember, it's only been few hours and we have a website up and running, a live website with products, with categories. A customer can come and buy from it. If you had a payment gateway ready to go, that's integrated already into Shopify, it's only a matter of few minutes more for you to get that integrated and get going with it. All right. So like we mentioned in the beginning of it, only takes a few hours, and we're able to display how a Shopify site can be started here.
We have learned from you a little earlier that you have SaaS based and then you have customized platforms, and within that you have got proprietary, within which again you have got free and paid. Yeah. So let us say there is a free platform called MySQL, in which a particular site has been actually made. Now, can the subdomain get made in any SaaS platform, or does it have to follow the MySQL?
No. So MySQL, it has to follow. By the way, MySQL is just the database, right? It'll be built on top. There'll be something that's actually where the development will be done. right? So may it be Magento, may it be something else. So you can't mix and match. It doesn't work that way. I can't take Shopify on one end and have Magento also running or MySQL also running. No, because Shopify will have its own database structures that it runs, and it's not going to say, oh, yeah, I'll work with MySQL. It doesn't work that way.
So the subdomain cannot be of any SaaS platform?
No, you can have a subdomain, but again, when we cover next search engine optimization, you'll realize why I'm saying no. Okay? Because all you're doing is you're confusing. You're confusing the search engines, you're confusing your customer because they're going to get two different experiences suddenly. Okay? One is an experience that may be faster, slower, maybe the look and feel is also different. Maybe the field names are different. There'll be many other differences. So last thing you want to do, technically, everything is possible, by the way. Technically. But do you want to make it possible is the question.
So does this provide any kind of APIs for that?
No, what Shopify will do is let you put your own Google Analytics code into Shopify. And then Google Analytics is gathering all the data, right? Then you can use that to do whatever analytics you want to do. Okay? It's not going to give you an API to say, okay, here's some information about analytics, because their system is a shared system, right? SaaS is all shared. Your information is your information. You can always have it. But they can't give you APIs to look at analytics. Okay? All right. So what I wanted to do was just to tell you that there are other options. There are much more advanced options out there. We start with Shopify because it's easier, it's quicker. If I can take 2 hours and develop a very basic site, and in 3 or 4 days I can probably do a much more advanced site, okay? It's usually a good way to start. All right, guys? So here we end our session on Shopify and then just give you a brief on one other platform, okay? And we'll catch up again. Next session is on search engine optimization. Okay, thank you, everyone.